In the vast, icy expanse of the Antarctic Ocean, where the wind howls like a distant thunder and the sun glints off endless white floes, lived a pod of killer whales known as the Wavemakers. Led by the wise matriarch, Alara, this family of orcas embodied the pinnacle of oceanic intelligence. With brains larger than any other creatures relative to body size, they communicated in complex dialects, planned hunts with military precision, and passed knowledge through generations like ancient storytellers. Alara's pod had mastered tools of the sea, echolocation to map hidden prey, social bonds to coordinate attacks, and even deception to outwit foes. But their crowning feat was the wave hunting technique, a display of cunning that turned the ocean itself into a weapon. One crisp dawn, as the pod cruised beneath the fractured ice, Alara spotted a Weddell seal lounging on a floating berg, its blubbery form a tempting prize. Seals were wary, perching on high edges to evade the black and white predators below, but Alara knew better. She clicked a series of signals, short bursts for her daughters, long whistles for the bulls rallying the team. Form the line, her calls echoed in the deep blue. The pod aligned in a V formation, swimming parallel to the ice floe about 50 meters away. With synchronized power, they dove deep, then surged upward, tails thrashing in unison. The water displaced formed a massive swell, building into a rogue wave that crashed over the berg. The seal, sensing the tremor, scrambled but too late. The wave tipped the floe like a seesaw, sliding the prey into the churning sea. Chaos ensued. The seal twisted desperately, but Alara's kin encircled it, using bubbles to disorient and herding it toward the surface where Jaws awaited. This wasn't brute force, it was strategy. Alara's pod had observed how waves naturally eroded ice, then innovated, practicing on empty floes until perfection. Younger orcas learned by watching, mimicking elders in playful drills. Scientists, observing from afar, marveled at this cultural transmission, unique behaviors varying by pod, like human traditions. Beyond seals, the Wavemakers tricked fish into balls with tail slaps, shared food altruistically, and even mourned lost kin, holding vigils at the surface. Alara, scarred from battles yet ever clever, taught that intelligence wasn't just survival, it was art. As the pod feasted that day, the ocean whispered of their legend. Killer whales, not mere hunters, but masters of the deep, where wit conquered the wild.